Hello, hello, hello. Angel here. Do you know what? I'm having a love affair. Actually, I'm not just having one. I'm having five, possibly six. I know, call me a tarot and oracle floozy. I can take it. It's time for a VR. So I was stumbled upon a really cool video by Tarot Nat Plans, and they were doing a VR to three fat readers, hashtag my top five tarot decks just now. And that kind of sums up what this video is going to be about. It's about the decks I'm having a total summer love affair with. And I think they're going to be actually firm favourites. Yeah, they're going to end up in my tarot cart. I know they are. And my tarot cart is already overflowing, so I don't know what I'm going to do about it. But, you know, here we are. We're going to jump in with the first decks. And the first deck is I'm going to say it's already an old favourite. It's this deck. This is a German deck. I believe it translates to Soul Journey Tarot, if I'm not mistaken. These are the backs, which are beautiful. They've got gold gilding. It's a mass market deck. If you go on to Amazon Germany, for instance, I think that's where I got it from. I did definitely get it from Amazon. You'll find it there. This is the Field Tarot. I've edged mine in like a beautiful metallic greeny blue colour. I'm having a total love affair with these decks. I'm so excited and I just can't hide it. It's true. Yeah, I've had the Field Tarot for quite a while. And it didn't really, I've used it, you know, for the odd reading here and there, but it wasn't anything that was a real favourite or that had really found a place in my collection. And then this one, the Soul, I'm sure it's called the Soul Journeys Tarot. I'll put the real name if on the screen if I've said that incorrectly. This has been a firm favourite, and I'm even going to be cheeky. Can I bring in one more deck? I think I should, because it would be rude not to. This is an honourable mention. This is not included in my 5 decks. This is the Monsoon Tarot. This is a Kickstarter that I backed. I love this deck. I think this is my favourite indie deck, I have to say. And these three, oh my goodness me, I've been having such a beautiful time with these 3 decks, sorry. So, yeah, I've used these 2 together before previously, and they've worked like a charm. I tend to use the Monsoon Tarot maybe a bit more like an oracle deck. I find this really intuitive, and I don't particularly find it very Rider-Waite-Smith inspired. Anyway, so I've been using these 2 together, and then maybe 2 weeks ago I decided to, it just came to mind, the Field Tarot. That could be an excellent pairing with these 2 decks. And it really is. I've been using the Field Tarot with these other 2, and it's been reading like a dream. I love them. This whole combination of decks. Sorry. I'm really sorry if you can hear my kitty cat. He's just telling the world that he's eaten. Anywho, I've also been using the Field Tarot more as like an oracle as well, with the keyword, I have to say. So I've kind of been, you know, using the keyword to build a spread around. Love this. So yeah, this is totally my summer 23 love affair, or at least one of 3, or one of 6, one of 7 possibly. I'm totally losing count. I'm such a floozy, but that's fine. I'm happy to be a floozy, tarot and oracle floozy. That's fine. Obviously this deck is in German, but you know, it's just a matter of taking a picture and Google translating the text in the guidebook. I personally find that this deck is really it's a really great intuitive read. Some of the minors can be quite pippish, but I don't mind that at all. It totally sings its messages to me, and I'm really glad that I've managed to bring the Field Tarot out of, you know, away from its tarot shelf and out of its box to actually be used. I'm really happy that it's finally getting the chance to shine. So yeah, Definitely recommend these two together, using this one as more like an oracle. But with the Monsoon Tarot, it was just like fantastic. I love this. I love this Tower card. I think it's amazing. Yeah, and obviously the colour palette works with these decks as well, I feel. Love this. I just love, what can I say? I'm going to gush about every single card because basically I just love it. So yes, that would be that. We're moving on to the next deck, right? I think we should. It'd be rude not to. The next decks came as a total surprise for me. I didn't actually, saying that, these weren't in my June deck choices either, actually, now thinking about it. But I just got a bee in my bonnet and I was like, oh, I really want to use those decks. And then the Field Tarot, you know, jumped on board and off we went. Choo choo! Yeah, we went on a bit of a journey together. Yeah, wasn't planning on using these decks, as I mentioned in June. And I didn't have any strong intention really to do any inner child work. But I totally felt drawn to it this month. And this deck was totally calling to me to use for that work. Although I didn't realise that at the time when I started using this. This is the Tarot of Oneness. This was another Kickstarter that I backed. Beautiful peach gilding. I really like this deck. Actually, I'd go as far as to say I love it. This is another new, what's the word? Love affair. I'm not ashamed. I'm going to sing it loud and proud. Then we've got this deck as well, which is the Sea Soul Journeys Oracle. I've been using these two together. I love them. Oh my goodness me. They have been absolutely fantastic. Totally loving it. I'm even going to bring in the last deck, which was my plan to, you know, to add to this collection, which is this beauty. This is the Creative Consciousness Healing Oracle cards, and this was a pre-order off of Amazon, which I received, I want to say like 2 weeks ago, 2.5 weeks ago, something like that. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness me. Oh, amazing. Love this guy. Love it. Love this deck. What was I going to say? I was going to say that this has already been on pre-order for a while. I felt totally drawn to this deck when I saw it, and I think I saw it on Lisa Papez's channel, maybe. I'd already seen it previous to that, and then I saw, I think she was speaking about it on one of her hot takes video. Anywho, so I pre-ordered it, and it came in, and it just so happened that, you know, this inner child work had started with these two decks, and this just felt like a, you know, of course I should be using this deck for my inner child work as well. So with that being said, I'm going to show you some of the cards because I've been babbling, and, you know, you're looking at the same cards, which is, you know, nincompooperi. I totally love this deck. I'm going to say, and I've mentioned it in another video as previously, that this deck I purchased, the Sea Soul Oracle Journey, the Sea Soul Journeys Oracle cards for, or to scratch the itch for the Flow Tarot. I really wanted the Flow Tarot, which actually I'd seen on Lisa Papez's channel as well, but I'm supposed to be on a low buy year. I'm supposed to be saving money, and I thought I cannot justify spending out on another indie deck when I've got so many decks. So this came into my radar, if I can say that, and I just felt this would scratch the itch for the Flow Tarot, and it's amazing. It's absolutely a beautiful deck. I'm going to say that there are 4 suits or 4 themes for the cards. You have got, let's just, so I can give you a bit of an idea here. You've got self-compassion cards, letting go, moving forward, and gratitude and awe. So you've got, let me just show you the backs quickly. These have got different backs to relate to the different suits, which I think are gorgeous. It doesn't bother me that the backs are different. That's fine. Yeah, and the guidebook is really beautiful as well. This deck, I love the fact that it's got this key phrase and it's got some keywords on it as well. Just to say, this is my tarot card for this year, Death and Rebirth, which is totally panning out It's totally making sense. So these three together, oh my goodness me, what a love affair I've been having. I'm going to start by saying that I initially was drawn, I don't know what drew me to inner child work. Obviously, it was something that came up in one of my readings, and then I felt drawn to start working with this. Then I got drawn to work with this, and obviously, as I mentioned, this one came in, and I was like, yes, I'm going to work this one as well. So I started another altered book project as well for my inner child work, which I've been totally enjoying. While I'm flipping the cards, I'm just going to, tell you about how I've been using these decks and the messages they've been giving me. So I started with my altered book in a child book project, I did a meditation with my inner child, which was so emotional and gave me actually so much. And my inner child, when I did this meditation, I met my inner child on a beach. I was looking for my inner child, and my inner child was, without going into too much detail, was nervous about coming forward, I felt. Anyway, we ended up on this beach, walking along with bare feet, hand in hand, communicating with each other, and it was amazing. It was so, I don't even have a word for it. I'm just going to say it was beautiful. It made me cry. It was so beautiful. Anyway, so yeah, when I came out of the meditation, I obviously, had been using these cards previous to the meditation, and when I came out of the meditation, I drew some cards, and the first card that came up was this card, Spirit of Cups, which is the Queen of Cups, which totally blew me away, because I'd just been in my meditation with my inner child, and we'd been walking along the beach with bare feet, so this totally blew my mind. So I kind of incorporated that into my inner child altered book journal, and a couple of days went past. I pulled these decks back out again, and I was working with these decks and pulling some cards, and I wanted my inner child to kind of give me a sign or a symbol that I could look for, so that I knew when my inner child needed some attention and some love and some affection from me. And I pulled this card from the Tarot of Oneness, and I was thinking, okay, so it's going to be maybe dolphins or water, which made sense because we had been on the beach in my meditation, and I felt that was where I would possibly meet my inner child the next meditation I took as well. Or I thought maybe boats, or maybe what's this symbol called? I'm going to put the name on the screen. Maybe this, but this didn't feel like a strong pull for me. This was like, no, I don't know. And I've kind of felt maybe the dolphins in the water maybe were more relevant. And then the next card I pulled was this one, which obviously boats out of the water again. So that was totally like, amazing to me. And then as I was popping my cards back, and I was popping the box back on the shelf, I popped the box back on the shelf, like this, so I could see this symbol, and I was thinking, oh. And I had never expected to use this deck for inner child work at all. I kind of, my thought was I would use it as an everyday kind of deck. And of course, it was just like, a light bulb moment. Like, of course, this is my, inner child deck. And I think the perspective really helps as well, being, for me, an inner child deck. You're looking at this first-hand perspective. You're putting yourself in the cards. This is your reflection. So yeah, it's just been an amazing experience and an amazing combination of decks. I'm going to go a bit more into this this deck here. I've mentioned the other decks previously in some of my other videos, but just to give you a bit of an idea about how this one works, or what it's all about, let's do this. So I'm going to give you a quick look at the guidebook very, very quickly as well. So for instance, so you've got, like, as I mentioned, you've got this beautiful artwork. You've got the keyword and maybe like a key phrase and even the number. So just to give you a bit of an idea, we're going to look at the allow card, which is number 22. Okay, so key concepts: self-inquiry, listening to all parts of you, allowing discomfort, accepting self. There are times in our lives when we really get tired of old patterns, habits, addictions, and perceived failures. It's easy to get caught in a loop of self-criticism, anxiety, and even self-hate. This card comes to you with a message to pause and consider that these old patterns are parts of you. They might even be very young or wild parts of you looking for guidance, care, and attention. Honestly, this was not purposely done, I've just got to say. It just, you know, resonated to stop on this card and to give you a bit of a look at the guidebook. Holy moly. Then you've got a creative visualization. And this says, close your eyes and imagine that your body is like a home, lit up from within. Your body can be any kind of home that feels right to you. Now ask a part of you. Oh dear. Well, this is embarrassing. Let's see if I can get through this without being upset. Don't think I'm going to be able to. Let's do this. Let's give you a bit of a look at the guidebook. Talk about a message hitting home. Okay, apologies. Let's see if I can finish the message. Okay, creative visualization. Close your eyes and imagine that your body is like a home, lit up from within. Your body can be any kind of home that feels right to you. Now ask a part of you that you have had trouble accepting in the past to come forward. Ask this part of you to speak freely. Listen to them deeply and allow the emotions you want to let go of to release. Then ask if there are any parts of you that have protected from your awareness. They may or may not want to reveal this part to you. Wait and see what happens. Offer your love and understanding to anyone who comes forward. Show them that they are welcome in your body home. Remember that you are the leader and that you can be the loving parent to all of your parts. This was not a good card to stop on to read from the guidebook, I feel. Okay, journal prompt. Try journaling with a part of you that you really wish would go away. This part could represent a pattern, addiction, or way of being that you do not like. Ask them what they need to feel safe in your body home. So this one really hits you in the feels, but in a good way. And it's really been, you know, amazing to work with this deck this month. Let's take a sip of coffee, see if we can gather ourselves. Well, this video took an unexpected turn, didn't it? Holy moly. So yeah, it's beautiful, a beautiful, amazing deck, and I'm so enjoying working with it. I've tended to only pull one card and then to, you know, continue with my tarot spread around the card that I pull, and it's given me so many things to think about and so much to work with. This was the last card that I pulled, actually, the nurture card. which is actually what I think, you know, instigated the inner child meditation. So yeah. So yeah, so it's definitely a deck that I would recommend. I do apologise for the emotional outbursts. That was not the meaning, and you know, I could have stopped on any card. It was not planned to stop on the allow card. I just, you know, the moment just took me to think, oh, you know, I shall read from the guidebook and give you an idea of what the guidebook is all about. So I do apologise for that. Yeah, I would love to know what deck is your summer love just at the moment. Do you have a deck that you're, you know, using that you think, oh, my goodness me, why have I not used you sooner? Or, you know, are you using old favourites? I would love, 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 love to know in the comments section, you know. Oh, look, holy moly. Is this following me? Is this stalking me now? How did that get to the top again? Oh my goodness me, honestly. Honestly, these 3 decks have been absolutely amazing. I'm going to pop all these back into shot so you can see. Yeah, that was a short video, but I think we're, you know, I've said all I need to say, and, you know, cried like a big girl's blouse in this video, which was not the meaning at all. This was supposed to be a happy, uplifted video. Apologies. Can I pop this one in as my, you know, as an honorary mention? Because I do love this deck. I'm going to start with the Fool because, you know, it's all about new journeys, new starts, and, you know, childlike innocence, is it not? I'm going to wish you a lovely morning, afternoon and evening wherever you are in the world. Take care, enjoy your summer love affairs, and hope to see you next time. Toodaloo.